Okay, probability today. A bag contains 12 blue marbles and 8 red marbles. If Amber removes 2 marbles without replacing them, what is the probability that the first marble will be red and the second marble will be blue? So there's a total of 20 marbles in the bag, right? So what's the probability that the first marble will be red? There's 8 out of 20 reds. So 8 reds out of 20 total marbles. And then you take that and you multiply it by the probability of the second, which would be that it's blue. So there would still be 12 marbles in the bag, but there would only be a total of 19. And that's how you do that one. You do 8 times 12 and 20 times 19. Easiest way to do this is to do the math button after you're done with the fractions. So you do 8 divided by 20 times 12 divided by 19. So this can give you 2.5 or 0.252631 blah blah blah. So then you just push the math fraction button and you get 24 over 95. So that's your probability. It would be D. Number 2. A lake was stocked with 40 trout, 20 bass, 40 walleye, and 30 catfish. What is the probability that a fisher catches 1 trout, throws it back, and catches a catfish? So first, figure out what your total is of fish. So you do 40 plus 20, that's 60, plus 40, which is 100, and then plus 30, which is 130, right? So the probability that a fisherman catches 1 trout. So we start with the trout. There's 40 out of 130. So then he throws it back. So there's still 130 in the lake. And then catches a catfish. So you do 40 times 30 divided by 130 squared, or 130 times 130. So 40 times 30 divided by 130 squared. That gives you 0.071. Of course, math, enter again. It gives you 12 over 169. So it's A. Okay. A number cube with sides labeled 1 through 6 is rolled 2 times, and the sum of the numbers that land face up is calculated. What is the probability that the sum of the numbers is 8? So, first we have to think about the numbers. So we could roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for the second die, you could roll same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So if I roll a 1 on the first one, then I can roll any of 6, right? And then the probability of that being 8 would be 0. So there's 6 possibilities if I roll a 1, but none of them are going to add up to 8. If I roll a 2, so this would be 0 for the original one. Then if I roll a 2, it would be 2 and 6, so that's one possibility. If I roll a 3, then I could do a 3 and a 5, which is another possibility. If I roll a 4, I could do a 4 and a 4. So that's one possible. If I do a 5, I could do a 5 and a 3. And if I do a 6, I could do a 6 and a 2. That's still just one. So there's a total of 4 possible ways that I can roll an 8. That's assuming that the first one roll roll 2, or you roll 6. Yeah. Yeah. So the total of 4 possible ways. And the total number of possible ways is 36. That gives you A, point 1 repeating. Sandwich shop offers 3 types of bread, 5 types of cheese, and 6 types of meat. How many different combinations are possible? Whenever you're doing combinations like this, just do 3 times 5 times 6. If you do that, it will tell you exactly how many are possible. So 3 times 5 times 6, it gives you a total of 90 possible combinations. A bag contains 8 blue marbles, 5 green, and 7 red. If Alton removes one marble, then replaces it and chooses another marble, what is the probability that both marbles he chose are green? So there's 5 green marbles out of a total of 20. So he draws one, and we're looking to see if it's green, and then he replaces it, and the second one being green. So it's 5 out of 20 times 5 out of 20. It's going to give you 1/16. If you flip a coin 4 times, what is the probability that it will land on heads all 4 times? This is just 1/2, because you have 2 possibilities, heads and tails. And so you're asking that it land on heads all 4 times. So just do 1/2 to the 4th. So you give you 0.0625, and that's your answer. Two friends are playing a game in which 2 6-sided cubes, each 1 through 6, are thrown, and the sum of the sides that land face up are total. What's the probability the person throws both cubes and the sum of the faces is 6? Show and explain your work. So there's a total possibility of 36 options here. And the probability he throws and lands is 6. That would be like die 1 and die 2. So it's possible that on die 1 he threw a 1 and a 5. Well, die 1 and die 2 is 1 and 5. Or it could be 2 and 4. Or it could be 3 and 3. Or it could be 4 and 2. Or it could be 5 and 1. So we have a total of 5 possible out of the 36. And that's your answer. What is the probability the person throws both cubes and the sum of the faces is greater than 6? We'll do the same thing. 36 options. We got 1 and 6. Then you could have 2 and 5. And you could have 3 and... Oh. Kind of messed this up here. You have 1 and 6. Then you could have 2 and 5. You could also have 2 and 6. That's also greater than 6. Or you could have 3 and 4, and 3 and 5, and 3 and 6. Or you could have 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. Or you could have 5, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. Or you could have 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. Okay, how many are greater than 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it would be 21 out of 36. And that's it. You guys are officially done with the Keystone course. Good luck on your Keystones next week. I wish I would have been there to provide more insight on some of this stuff. Feel bad about it, but I'm sure you guys will do fine. Those of you who have done the packets, anyways. Just messed up. Alright guys, good luck.